In this video, I'm going to break down the Shattered Backboard early release that happened here in Europe. It's something that might interest you guys. How many pairs are left? Because we had two releases, one on Thursday and one earlier this morning. And I'm going to break down exactly how many pairs are left for the EU stock for the official release date that will happen next month. And also, did I manage to cop? Or did I mess up? We're going to talk about that. And also Friday stock numbers, size by size numbers, the stuff that you guys like, and a bunch of other sneaker news, sneaker related news. Let's just dive straight into it. I don't want to waste too much of your time. But before we get into the goody stuff, I do want to go through some rapid sneaker news. And let's just start with this image right here. This is the inspiration for the Mamba Mentality Kobe Air Force One Low. And it's just like this image makes me regret even more that I didn't get to cop, because you know the whole slogan on this channel, every sneaker has a story to tell. That's why I started the channel. And when I see this image, it just, oh man, it's beautiful. And I love when Nike does stuff like this. That is their best work. That is when I appreciate the sneakers the most. So I just wanted to show you that image. I also wanted to show you this. This is crazy. The Jumpman drone show in Italy. It's a promo for the Shattered Backboard. How dope is this? And what's crazy is that Complex Sneakers, their IG account, they posted this, and then Jumpman 23 official IG account commented, and they said, "Shattered more than just a backboard." How dope is that? I've never seen Jumpman 23 post or comment on a post on IG. It's incredible. Wanted to share that as well. And I also want to show you this image. Chase B reveals Friends and Family Jordan 1 CJ1 T-Rex. It's so unfortunate that this is the Friends and Family colorway, because this colorway is actually the dopest I've seen so far of this sneaker. It reminds me a lot of the Air Yeezy 2 Solar Red. Did I hear Stella? Can you just hold on? But anyway, it's so unfortunate that this is the Friends and Family colorway, because I really like this one. Also, really dope thing. I am a huge movie buff. I love movies, TV shows, whatever. And the new Stranger Things Nike Dunk is insane. Have you seen it? You've probably seen it if you're into sneakers, but I just wanted to share this as well because this sneaker looks incredible. I think the last couple episodes are airing during Christmas, and then the finale will be on the New Year's Eve, and these will release during the holidays. I love it. Look at the pre-aged stuff. It really looks like the sneakers they wear in the show, and there's a bunch of other crazy Easter egg details on these with the upside down logo referring to the upside down. And suddenly, you know, again, when it's a story tied with the release, this is entering my top 10 most wanted sneakers this year, definitely. And as soon as I have stock numbers and all of that for this release, I will update you guys. I will do a really deep dive with this release. Can't wait for it. When I'm excited about the sneaker, it's going to be fun content as well. But yeah, that's about it for the sneaker news. Now let's get into some sneaker releases. First and foremost, I do want to show you some size by size numbers that I can show you in the last video. They were blurred out, but we have the Kobe, why do I always say Black Mentality? The Mamba Mentality Air Force One Low. These are the size by size numbers for sneakers EU. I told you it was 1,906 in total, but you didn't see the size by size numbers. And also for sneakers US, I told you it was 4,933 pairs, and these are the size by size numbers. I already saw a lot of you in the comment section that you managed to cop. Congratulations, because this is a dope sneaker, and I actually think these will grow in value over time. We also had another PATTA Air Max 90 release that happened today, but only on PATTA's official website. It is two different colorways. We have this one, my favorite of the two, the black particle gray. These look really dope. And the other one, less popular one, is the particle gray coconut milk. I actually tried to go for the black ones. I didn't manage to cop. The white ones were actually sitting for a while, but eventually they sold out as well. And I have some interesting information about this release. There weren't that many pairs. They were quite limited today on PATTA's website. I don't have the exact stock, but I do know they were limited. And something weird is that Nike doesn't plan, at least as of yet, there's no plans for a SNKRS app release for the black colorway, but the coconut is actually planned to release on the SNKRS app sometimes in mid-July. And currently only 200 pairs are loaded in the back end, but that is the first stock. In general, it will be higher closer to release day. So that's how Nike works. They have 200 pairs available in the warehouse and they load it in the back end. And then when the rest of it ships from China or whatever, they produce that batch, they will also load it in the back end. But currently 200 pairs for the white colorway, sometimes mid-July on the SNKRS app if you were interested. And the black ones are not planned for SNKRS app release, but if that changes, I'm hoping it will change because it's a dope colorway. Of course, I will update you guys. I also had two MANIÈRE sneakers that dropped today on MANIÈRE's website. We have the Nike Air Force 1 Low, MANIÈRE White, a women's only, and Nike Air Max 95. Jesus, how many Air Max 95s are they? That's how many pairs have released this year so far. It's insane. But anyway, this is the diffused taupe. I don't know how to pronounce that, my bad. But these two drop. I couldn't care less. I think both of these are not my cup of tea, especially the white one. It's so lazy. The only thing is the MANIÈRE on the bottom. Kind of reminds me of the Travis Scott Air Force 1 Low and the Nocta Air Force 1 Low, the first Drake sneaker before the different colorways. It's just lazy work at this point. But both of these pairs sold out on the MANIÈRE website, but they are planned for SNKRS app release, but it will not happen at the same time. It will be two different dates. Just wanted to update you because I have that information. Why not? Now for some size-by-size stock numbers. I know you guys like that. So first sneaker out is the Nike Air Flightposite Dusty Cactus. These released on the Nike's app on June 26th. It was a Leo drop 2 to 3 minute raffle. Size-by-size numbers for sneakers EU first, 181 pairs only for Europe, which is pointless, right? And sneakers US, 1,149 pairs were available. Let me know if you copped, if you went for these, which size did you get, and where you from. And then we have a banger, a sneaker that I actually tried to cop, at least my size. Didn't get them. It's the Nike Air Tech Challenge 2 Blue Pietra. These released today, like I said, on June 27th. It was a Leo drop 2 to 3 minute raffle, also on the Nike app and not the SNKRS app. Retail price 149.99 euros. Sneakers EU had 1,056 pairs only. I went for size 44. 145 pairs for entire Europe. Of course, I'm not gonna win. Are you crazy? And Sneakers US had 2,863 pairs. These are the size-by-size numbers. As always, let me know if you cop. Now let's talk about the Shadow Backboard. So in my last video, I told you it was gonna be 4 options for the Thursday early release. So it could be either SNKRS Stash, SNKRS Cam, Shock Drop, Exclusive Access, right? That's what I said. And I said, the worst option would be SNKRS Stash because you literally have to be in that country at a specific location in order for you to pick up that pair and win. So the worst option, and that ended up going down. It was the SNKRS Stash in Paris at 4 o'clock Central Eastern Time. And just like I said, Stash sneakers, they reveal the information 1 hour before the drop, and 500 pairs were available only. So 501 to be exact, and these are the size-by-size numbers. So they sold out. So this is the information that Stash Sneakers gave away. Our refresh feed location can be found above. Bluetooth activation needed, so you have to be there to cop. Pairs will be shipped. And this is the address of the Nike flagship store where these 501 pairs released. And then the day after, today, was the actual shock drop that Stash Sneakers were referring to. So yes, it was two different drops. We had the SNKRS Stash in Paris, and then we had sneakers cam today in the morning. And of course, Stash Sneakers, they had the information the day before, the night before. This is what they said. The real shock drop we've been referring to for the past 6 days. And today, right after Stash here, is taking place tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Eastern Time on the Sneakers app. Stash stock was marked as sold out today. Approximately 1,000 pairs are set to drop tomorrow. Stock numbers per size and drop method will be shared as well. It's going to be a sneakers scratch, unlock access by scratching off a specific image. We'll share it right before the drop to prevent any leaks. Okay, so they actually had information, but they were waiting until they release it in the last second so it doesn't get leaked. Makes sense. And of course, this morning when the release happened, they had a link, and guess what happened? I slept in. I missed it. Like, you don't understand. I never oversleep. I never sleep in. But yesterday I was with my childhood friends. We were celebrating the 50,000 subscribers with a couple of drinks. I never drink. I don't do that. I don't party. And I didn't even drink that much. It was like maybe 4 beers, 5 beers, but I overslept with 12 minutes and I missed it. As you can see on this video, I missed the release and it was extremely easy to cop. Let me just show you. There's a channel. You guys know that there's a channel, success channel in the Stash Discord. Basically, when you manage to cop a sneaker, you post proof and brag that you managed to get them. And let me show you how many members copped earlier today. Okay. You see this shit? Can you believe this shit? It just keeps going. So yeah, basically anybody who wanted this sneaker managed to cop today, and I didn't do it. I didn't get them. I'm so pissed and sad at the same time because I have a feeling it's not that often it's an easy cop like this that everybody can get it. And I have a feeling it will be extremely hard to cop on official release day. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Whatever. Life goes on, right? Anyway, let's do some simple math. 9,000 pairs were available for Sneakers EU. That is the total stock for Europe. And we had 500 pairs for the Sneakers Stash in Paris. And these are the size-by-size numbers that were available today, 994 pairs. So to keep it simple, 1,500 pairs are gone from those 9,000, which leaves 7,500 left. And I don't know if it's only for one release day or maybe they will do something like exclusive access before. If Nike decides to do something like that, I will update you, of course. But 7,500 pairs are left for Sneakers EU and 15,000 pairs for Sneakers US. And by the way, those 7,500 pairs are still scheduled to release on July 12th on Sneakers EU only, and it will be a Leo raffle, 2 to 3 minute raffle currently. So you gotta hurry. It's not gonna be the 15 Dan raffle. So be ready July 12th because only 7,500 pairs are available. And for Sneakers US, only information that I have so far, US release might be postponed to August. So we're not sure yet if it will happen on July 12th, like in EU, or if they will be postponed to August. As soon as I know, I promise I will update you because I know a lot of you are from US. Shout outs to all of you. I got you, don't worry. As soon as I know, you will know. And by the way, if you really wanted a sneaker, the easiest way is just like I said, become a Stash member. You will get notified on your phone the night before and hours before every detail that you need to know before the actual release. And unless you go out with your friends and have some drinks and manage to sleep in, then not even Stash Sneakers can help you. But if you don't do that, they'll help you and you'll never miss an early release like this. So become a member, follow the link in my description. And before I go, I got a surprise for all my US subscribers. Nike Kobe 5 Pro Troll Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever dropping on June 30th. Sneakers US exclusive, not planned for EU yet. Dan raffle, 10 to 15 minute raffle. And currently I got the stock numbers, 15,000 pairs are loaded. So be ready for that one as well. That's my little goodbye gift before we end this video. As always, thank you for watching the entire video. I'll see you on the next one.